Bueno, como soy un ludópata, Ricardito, solamente voy a darle un momentito por aquí. Vamos a darle un poquito al vampir, poco ratito, no mucho, ¿vale? Que hay algunos problemas. A ver qué pasa con el vampiro esta noche. ¿Qué hacemos? Tiro. Voy a hacer un pis y vuelvo, ¿vale? Porque vengo de la emisión de... Bueno, el que venga de Twitch ya sabe que vengo de una emisión larguita de ir un baño y vuelvo. Ya vuelvo. Bueno, ya estoy aquí. Vamos a ver. Bueno, ya veis, entrevista con el vampiro. Y yo soy Tom Cruise. Y esto es la película. Pues nos quedamos por el hospital. No sé si hay alguien por ahí que lo estuviera viendo el otro día. Ahí. Estamos en el hospital. Nos ofrecieron un trabajo de doctor en el hospital. Porque bueno, como cogimos unas muestras de un vampiro. Ese trabajo. Vamos a ver qué nos da tiempo a hacer en un ratito. Ok, la misión era al despacho de la segunda planta. No recuerdo mal. No sé si estás por ahí, Ricardo.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Vamos al despacho. Despachos, la planta está por aquí, a 30 metros, vale, por aquí. Es usada. El hacha sigue haciendo más daño que la... Yo prefiriendo el hacha. botella de ginebra, una botella pequeña. Nada que destacar. Ahí está mi despacho, pero voy a ver si por aquí encuentro algo. A ver, vi algo por aquí, puede ser. Era un brillo.
It's locked. It's locked.
Cerrado.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own.
Cerrado a las sombras, mi propio
At
reino.
least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Bueno, aquí tengo una mesa de trabajo. Y unos vidrios. Por aquí un papel, un artículo sobre el ESCON. A ver, es una oportunidad poco común y casi privilegio poder aproximar a un vampiro, observar sus más fascinantes rasgos físicos. Habilidad sobrenatural, mesmerismo. La más poderosa que posee los vampiros es la de obligar a los mortales a obedecerlo. Yo todavía esa habilidad no la he aprendido, creo. Debilidad por la sangre, esta podría ser la más catastrófica de las capacidades de los vampiros. Correcto. Estupendo. Una nota hablando sobre capacidades y debilidades del vampiro.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Agua, la flor, ¿la podremos regar para mantenerla, tío? ¿La caja de municiones? No, la cama no, no quería guardar todavía. Bueno, da igual. Así aprendo habilidades. El control mental esa todavía no la tengo. La de crear la barrera. Esa todavía creo que no puedo. La ira está muy bien. Niebla de sombra, desgarrón. Golpe a corta distancia que es capaz de agarrar la carne de las criaturas vivas delante de ti. No está nada mal eso. La capacidad se crea... se usar mordedura en combate. No sé qué habilidad me recomendáis. Aumentar de energía. Voy a aumentar la energía. Yo lo voy a intentar aumentar al máximo. Ahí está. Necesita 1000 puntos, no los tengo. 2 puntos, aumentar la salud, ven. Vamos allá. Ese está muerto. De ciudadano. Vale. Nunca voy a entrar en ese menú. Bueno, que ahí puedo investigar sobre los ciudadanos y demás. Aquí podría dormir. Vamos a continuar con la historia. La mordida. ¿La mordida subirías? Bueno, voy a mirarla a ver si me queda suficiente. Suero revitalizante diluido. Regenera 300 puntos de salud al instante. Y 150 en 5 segundos. Y esto para equipármelo. Ah, vale. He aprendido a hacerlo, no que la tenga hecho.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation.
Voy a ver si me quedó algo para la mordida. Espérate.
I must keep on searching. The
Mira,
sun
de la
is about
C
to
incondicional,
rise.
¿dices?
I can feel it.
No me llega.
I'll continue tomorrow night. I have
Pues
so
esta.
much time now.
Me lo puedo poner ya mismo. Sí, puedo aumentar la mordida ya mismo. Es que lo he gastado. Haría mucho más de daño. Creo que aumenta un 150% el daño, ¿eh? La mordida. Normal. Ah, vale, descansa en la cama hasta la noche siguiente, perdón. No lo había leído. Durmiendo. La mordida que cura. Esa creo que es que
I'm
costaba
to
más
stay
cara,
here
¿eh?
until my research is complete. I'd better
Y
learn
casi,
to
si me dan
hide
30
my
puntos
true
más.
nature from the mortals.
Tiende la puerta.
But what about my thirst for blood?
Pasa.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have
No va a
somewhat of a
dejar de cansar
crisis.
esta, ¿eh?
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but
¿Qué ha pasado?
Sorry. There's nothing here.
some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
Está desesperada, pobre.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to
Tenemos que ser
overcome the
más listos.
shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly,
con-
certain household
utilizar
chemical
algo.
products can be used in a pinch instead.
Pues conocido.
where's
¿Dónde
the
está el
hospital
almacén del
storeroom?
hospital?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have.
Lo que
Everything
se
used to
guarda
be
en la
stored in the
antigua
old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first.
Echar
Where
un
is this
vistazo en la
morgue?
morgue.
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary
Por la
reasons.
puerta trasera.
Take this key.
Armadura y cura.
It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the
Una
end of a
puertecilla al
narrow
final de un
street.
callejón.
On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Ya está hecha. Para la morgue. Encuentra allí. Armadura y cura. Bueno, la cura está bien, pero realmente... Curo cuando me muerdo a mí mismo y para eso tengo que tener sangre. Si no tengo sangre no puedo hacerlo. Por tanto, no sé si... Por mejor la sangre, ¿no? Ya te lo he dicho.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Voy a tener que poner otra vez la estaca, tío, porque con esto no lo atonto y para morderlo no veas, ¿sabes? Ya la estaca, tío. Todo a tonto. Todo a tonto, mal asunto. Ahora no me acuerdo. ¿Qué lo cambiaba? Eso es el poder este. Coño, no. Vale, dijimos que era con la C. Estupendo, vale. Ya está. La sigue tirando miedo, al final te quedas muerto. Tío, de una cartera. Ábrete a alguien, tío. Falta sangre. ¿No tiene ninguno? No tengo sangre ninguna. Antigua morgue. ¿Se levantará algún muerto o qué? Nada por aquí. Ah, mira, allí hay un cajón. Y un mueble. Frasco de vidrio, no me sirve para nada. Esto tenía pinta de una caja de munición, pero no lo es, tío. A ver. Pito.
It's locked.
Me lo imaginaba. ¿Qué haces ahí?
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves
O
faster
sea,
than
tiene la misma
influenza.
infección que Bicho. Esta enfermedad avanza demasiado rápido. Son como... Bueno, son como vampiros mal convertidos. No están bien convertidos. Por lo que veo.
This key will surely
La llave de
grant me
Satanás,
access to the
estupendo.
basement.
Sellos de alcohol, genial. Que no te he visto, cabrón. ¿Quién me ha atacado ahí? No sé dónde venía. Me ha pillado ahí desprevenido. De vampiro, tío. Vampiro de sangre mala.
I cannot enter.
Ya sé que no puede. Ya te veo. Tampoco. Tampoco, pues vamos abajo al sótano, ¿no? ¿Lo hemos revisado o no? Aquí hay cosas.
Balls of Mars.
Tratado ferroso, eso me viene bien.
As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might
puede
prove
ser
itself useful.
Tengo que devolver la cartera a alguien, ¿eh? Esa cartera que encontré la tengo que devolver. No sé dónde encontrar el dueño. Por ahí me marca una persona. La sangre concentrada. Entradas. Sótano, abrir la puerta. ¿Dónde está? Es ese. Ahora ninguno se había transportado como yo, ¿eh?
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Es la primera vez que uno se me transporta. ¿Estáis por ahí, chavales? Algo ha pasado. Me ha parado eso. No, me enganchó, tío. Menos mal que me curé. Se empiezan a poner duros los bichos. Van a poner más duritos los bichos. Empieza a parecer un juego complicadete, ¿vale? Haga la factura de luz. No, no fue la luz, se fue la línea, pero solo de ese ordenador, del mío, ¿no? ¿Queréis encontrar algo? Médico forense de investigación. ¿Muerto? Desconocida, pescador, natural. Se probable neumonía avanzada por consolidación pulmonar.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. It's locked.
Y el listón usado. Se ha conseguido un nuevo tipo de arma para la mano izquierda. Equípala y úsala para absorber sangre directamente. Ok. Ese arma.
It's locked, all right.
Este cuchillo tiene buena pinta. Se ve que voy a poder recuperar vida pegando con el lado de la... Tres chelines, wow, ya soy rico, tío. O 3 chelines. Se acabó de currar. Vale, que las puertas se cierran, tío, al entrar. ¿Qué coño? ¿Esta puerta no había entrado yo? Se cierran de nuevo al entrar. He visto un tiro. Va a ser aquel. Igual. Ojo con este bicho. Pega doble. La sangre ya. Es uno de los primeros bosses.
so
Es que
ferocious.
puede llegar a ser muy violento.
I'm
No
not
sé si
sure I can
podré
defeat them without
derrotarlos.
becoming stronger.
Fuerza actúa.
To
De
drink
sangre.
blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Ese bicho se duplicaba, tío. Pequeña densidad concentrada, diga, puede utilizar para elaborar suelo. Voy a hacer más cosas, ¿vale? Para la neumonía, tratamiento para la bronquitis. Claro, es que soy médico, tío. Sanguíneo diluido. La mujer quería antibióticos, pero no especificó de cuáles. Logra tratamiento para el agotamiento. Lleva los medicamentos de Doris y Crane en la habitación del paciente. Vampiro médico carterista. Sí, la cartera se la tengo que devolver al pavo, tío. Puedo subir el level, ¿no? He probado a usar el arma a dos manos a ver qué tal se da, tío. Es enganchando también, hijo de puta. No, por eso te voy a comer entero. Un poco de quinina, ¿vale? Estos bichos hay ahora muchos por aquí, ¿eh? De hecho, aquí hay dos. Tengo que conseguir energía. Ricardo, yo creo que la energía aquí va a ser importante. Es lo que siempre ando más corto. Oye, estoy intentando saltar, pero no lo atravieso, ¿eh? Sí, golpe más fuerte, eso. Que gasto mucha energía, tío. También, bueno, tengo que mejorar las armas también, lógicamente. ¿Cuál de las que la tengo? Tengo armas que son bastante endebles. Al de la cartera. Estaba adentro. Me salió un personaje. Símbolo de un personaje y ahora no me sale. Ah, que he venido al hospital, no, tío. Dale. La puta. Se ve ahí. Pura como... Es allí. Bueno, pues esa es la persona con la que tengo que hablar, entiendo. Ahora miraré a ver de aquí. La cartera. No me la quedo, ¿eh? Sí. Roba carteras. Médico y... todo. Todo.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy.
Habla.
You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know,
Viene una vampira.
I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am.
Lo que soy. Es lo que
It
siento
is
en el
what I
interior
feel
de
within
este
this hollow shell
cascarón
of
de piel
flesh.
vacío.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like
Está un poco loca,
to be a
creo.
vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a
descubrir
French
neurólogo
neurologist
francés.
named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefied,
piensan que están
they are
muertos.
dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't
Era
even
capaz de
begin to
imaginar el
understand
concepto
the
de inmortal.
concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
Va a dejar a esa
To
por
your
aquí.
nocturnal
Ya vendré más tarde a
activities.
por ella. O alguna investigación. Ah. Ah.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this
Vale.
patient here needs immediate treatment.
La tía está más fea, ¿eh?
Duty calls. When the storm has passed,
Eso
I'll
boca.
show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
La enfermedad empeora la calidad de la sangre de un ciudadano. Utiliza la medicina adecuada para curarlo.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes,
Sí.
and no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time
Espera,
with
que
me.
te- una rata en el hospital. Habla con Edgar Spence. ¿A quién es?
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Ah, vale, que lo puedo cautivar.
But in the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Sé que puedo cautivarlo. Ah, yo soy level 1, no puedo
I have
cautivar
to
a
go
él
now,
porque soy
sir.
level 2, vale.
But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
But in the circumstances,
Sí, si tengo el
Good evening,
mismo
sir.
level,
Can I help you?
it's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
al level 4, más difícil.
I'm alright.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Time with me.
Puedo controlar a gente de level 1. Soy level 1, tendría que subir de level. Hay que hacer algo con el tema de la sangre, es lo que tú dices. Sangre. ¿Cuándo consigo el tema de la sangre? Sí, vale, si relleno consigo experiencia, creo. Sí. Creo que hablando con la gente voy subiendo el level. Subiendo leveles. ¿Dónde va la loca? Nada de hablar con la loca. Si le saco una segunda pista. Va a estar.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Creo que vas investigando la sangre de la gente y eso te va dando
Is it
level.
not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to
Por lo que
light
veo.
with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to
Por
trace
cierto,
a
Ricardo,
clear
voy a estar
line
10
between
minutitos
life
más,
and
nada
death.
más, ¿vale? Tengo que dormir 5 horitas para mañana por lo menos.
You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The
Y que
view
vamos a
must be
estar
the
10
pigeons.
minutillos, a ver si en
It's
estos
at
10
least
minutillos
as
descubrimos
litigious
algo.
as chatting about
Esto como hablar
vampires
con los
with you, I
vampiros,
would
con los que
say.
diría yo.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How
10
stimulating it must be.
minutitos y
I wish I
continuamos
could
mañana.
share
Mañana
your
intentaré empezar con
enthusiasm,
esto,
Dr. Swansea,
tempranito.
but my condition defies
Para los que estáis
scientific
siguiendo la serie,
Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
regalo del cielo.
I'm a dead man. I was murdered. Now I'm a
me ha hecho
murderer.
mucha gracia me
Tell
diga
me
eso.
how this is a gift.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted.
¿Perdón?
I'll see what kind of trouble.
Por lo
Lady
visto hay alguien que
Ashbury is
puede
in.
descubrir la posuchio. Ir a la cama a subir la experiencia. A mi vida. Subir el level. Dijiste mordedura, pero no la salvaje, la que cura, ¿no? Es esta. Está generando vida la mordedura en combate. Otra acá tengo la física. Al 150% del daño de la mordedura. Debe ser bueno. ¿Qué pasó? Me tiró el juego, tío. Está más raro el ordenador, tío. Me tira el juego por la cara, tío. Antes se me ha tirado la conexión, ahora me tira el juego. Pasa este ordenador. Y falta un reinicio. Estos 5 o 10 minutillos que nos quedan. Y se cerró por la cara. Supone que seguiré por donde iba, porque como he dormido se ha guardado, se supone. teóricamente mi nivel. Puedo subir esto de nivel. Ya. El otro día lo subí. Ah, la mesa, vale. Y va el hacha. Cero corriente, placa de plomo. No, el hacha no lo puedo usar. No puedo crear botella de alcohol. Puedo crear solo la evidencia de generar 300 puntos de salud al instante. Podría hacer suelos por si me pegan, tío. Y demás. Bueno, por lo menos llevo una estaca mejorada. Y a dormir la PC, sí, pues ya está peor que yo, creo, sí. Qué vicioso, tío. Voy a buscar a la loca, te aseguro.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here.
You'll
be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Más tarde.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Esta no
You
es la
seem
vampiresa.
surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a vamp... The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself
Lady
formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
Iba a decir lo otro, ¿eh?
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My
Era por llamarlo de alguna
cover,
forma.
if you prefer, has been
Me he
compromised.
visto comprometido.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start
esto?
by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks,
Ha sido
I've
sido
been the
víctima de
victim of
extorsión.
extortion. I've made a first payment, but the
El primer pago,
blackmailer
pero el
grows
extorsionador quiere
greedy.
más.
I must refuse his most recent
Esa es su
demands.
magnifique.
Please continue. Every detail is
Algo
essential.
muy duro tiene que ser porque esta tía me ayudó.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My
Listas de
visits
fechas en mi vista
coinciding
coinciden con
with
las
the dates
fechas
of
de la
suspicious patient
muerte de algunos
deaths
pacientes debido a
due
pérdidas
to
masivas de
massive
sangre.
blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the
Soy
blood
quien
one?
va al grano.
You are aware that I too know the thirst for the scarlet nectar.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure
A todo esto la cartera me la quedo,
but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Está bien. A ver a tal Harriet. Harriet.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Hola, señora Harriet.
What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new
Soy
surgeon.
cirujano.
Preposterous.
Yeah,
Dr.
Reed,
Reed, you
has
say?
dicho.
I don't
No
want
atiende
some
ningún
bumbling
becario.
intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How
Valiente,
brave.
amenazando una prueba
Threatening an
de
old
en defensa.
defenseless
Se
woman.
equivoca
You
de
know
la
how long I've
enemiga.
been a patient here? You've
¿Sabes cuánto
picked the
tiempo llevo
wrong
aquí
fight.
ingresada? Soy
I'm
Harriet
Harriet
Jones.
Jones.
Harriet Jones.
Esto,
Indeed.
llevo tiempo
I've been
queriendo
meaning
venir.
to have a chat with you.
¿Sabes? Solo
You
que
know
ha
what goes
podido ir
on
mejor
here
que
better
cualquier
than any
paciente.
other
Me
patient,
estaba
I
así.
gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or
He
doctor.
visto muchas cosas.
I've seen so many violent.
Esta es la cotilla del
I
barrio.
heard there have been some despicable goings on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent
Esa fulana
cunts
le ha
that a
cortado la
poor
vena a algún
soul's
pobre
fair.
diablo.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores all
Todas
over
unas
me.
furcias.
Keep their legs shut. I've seen
No puedo mantener las piernas
scratching,
cerradas. La he
slutty
visto rascarse ahí
souls.
abajo.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
Paran de
This is
rascarse
your
de gigas,
business,
¿sabes?
Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Tras las enfermeras.
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
La loca, ¿no? ¿Esta no es la loca?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor.
Necesito sangre.
Rich, vibrant blood.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require?
Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember.
Por el ciclo de una vida
Centuries
impía
of
que tenemos.
unholy life can have strange effects on one's
Desgraciadamente
mind,
no.
you see?
Pistas.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave
Okay,
whenever I
woman.
want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. but I sense their eyes on
Un
me.
poco zumbada, pero a ver si le saco información
I
y
feel them
subo de
watching me
level
every
para
time I
ir.
visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Nueva investigación, objetivo equivocado.
Have you heard of any blackmailing going on within these walls?
I have no time for mortal games. My secrets are beyond their.
No voy a conseguir mucho de esta, creo, ¿eh? Faltan pistas sobre ella.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Faltan datos de esta tipa.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been
Pippa
introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
Esta es de la que
I'm
se
Dr.
rasca
Jonathan
el
Reed.
higo.
Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be
Que apreciamos su
appreciated,
ayuda,
Doctor.
doctor.
How long have you been a nurse?
Sí
Well,
le
long
saco
enough to
algo a
see
esta.
that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are,
Eso.
don't
Talento
tell
no
me
le
you'll
servirá esta
change
vez.
that.
¿Qué?
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a test result away from a miracle.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound
Un poco
bitter,
groserilla sí ha sonado.
but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Not well.
Bien,
Milton, the
con el
ambulance
ambulancia
driver,
está
is even
un
more
cascarleado.
grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Relachero. A lo mejor,
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily
a lo
basis?
mejor este es el que está
Is
un
it
poco
just an
borde
act?
por eso, porque
Milton's
sabe
not
lo
the
que es.
kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
Lo
It's
pregunto yo,
serious.
no es grave.
The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
¿Qué hay que hacer medicina? La gripe española.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse?
La gripe española, tío.
What if in the end,
Lógica.
nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Al level 3.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her,
No sé más que
Doctor.
de-
She's full of
decir eso.
fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care
Sé
for
que la
her?
descuido.
Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess.
¿Sabes? No cuenta nada,
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
No me ha soltado nada esta zorrilla.
I thought last summer's epidemic
Esto...
was difficult.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before.
¿Eres de Nueva
at
York?
the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about...
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
What is the Pembroke Hospital?
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of the office now.
Tell me more about cherished people then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Tengo dos pistas de este tipo, ¿eh? ¿Sé sobre quién? Tengo dos pistas que me han
Goodbye,
dejado
Dr. Tippett.
Bueno, ¿qué hora es? Son las 3:15. Vamos a buscar a la última la que le vi.
You always knew the words to calm.
Luego sigue aquí.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
Entiendo que aquí,
I've
según
already
las
heard
preguntas
about
que
you, Dr.
realices, te
Reed.
varía
I'm
mucho.
Milton
lo que-
Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Mira lo que he encontrado, hombre.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet. with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin color that bothers you?
Not at all.
Good. Please, take this money anyway, to remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Me ha dado dinero.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
No voy a comprar ahora mismo nada porque tendría que mirar qué necesito exactamente. Pavo, te he pillado liado con la enfermera.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
There are a lot of secrets round here. I'm not surprised someone tried to make money from them.
What kind of secrets?
I'm not in the gossip business, Dr. Reed. If you want to know more, you better talk to Harriet Jones. She's the eldest patient here.
He hablado con ella.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired.
Tired
of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Es incumplir normas.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Goodbye, Milton.
Lo que quería de ti ya lo sé.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Callaghan.
Era la doctorita que decía que no tenía nada con ese.
The pain. It's here again.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
Era que decía que no tenía nada que ver. Me ha metido. Ven aquí, ven aquí.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell?
Pero si tengo su edad aquí.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes. Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Por lo menos joden.
What can you tell?
Let me guess.
Pero nada nuevo. Déjate de joder. ¿Qué tal, Emma?
Goodbye, Nurse.
¿Qué pasa, hombre? No estoy jodiendo. Estoy aquí terminando la noche, tío. A ver si ya La despido. Voy a enterarme una cosilla para poder ir a dormir tranquilo. Voy a quedar con la gana. Está la pava que me... Están enfermeras. Sí, mañana trabajo. Sí, disquetín. Ya se trabaja, tío. A las 5, dentro de 5 horas. Algo menos. O menos quizá. Voy a quedar con la intriga, tío, de quién coño es la que visita el pulso.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Ya se han metido. Verás que me falta.
What a blundering idiot.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
I don't know if a third opinion is needed.
I see. Would you mind telling me more?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Pues me parece que se va a quedar por aquí.
They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on the building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about...
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one.
Are you satisfied with your treatment?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be in.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for... Have you heard talk of any blackmail?
No, nothing.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Pues como no encuentro a la enfermera, se va a enfermar. ¿Nada? Está.
Good evening, Mr. Goswell.
I'm okay.
Tell me about yourself, Mr.
I don't want to
Quiero hablar,
talk,
doctor. Un poco durillo.
How painful is it?
So painful, I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
No quiero hablar.
I'll let you get...
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
You always knew the words to calm the children.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're...
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Va a dormir.
I don't know what you've heard about me.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something. If you have a...
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
You are going to change your tone with me, my dear colleague, and very quickly.
I don't think so. Perhaps you think yourself protected by Dr. Swansea, but I am still a free man, and I will speak to you the way I want.
¿No le puedo dar una torta? ¿Inventarlo?
Have you heard about any blackmail?
Blackmail? Nonsense.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Estaba esto empujado y me lo desangraba entero, vaya. Ya. Era nueva. Esta es la misma. La misma. La misma. Pues mira, que le den, tío. Más enfermera aquí. Han ido de mudanza por ahí. Está abajo. Está a 5. Oscar. Es que se ha ido a dar una vuelta a la tía. Muy zorrona, se había ido a dar un paseíto.
Good evening, nurse.
Pues esta no se la folla nadie, seguro.
The new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patient.
How are things?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy?
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Pues no consigo sacarle...
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Y yo ya me caigo. Hola, experiencia. Chicos, no voy a buscar la última enfermera, voy a desistir. Gracias por estar el ratito conmigo. De manera tampoco estoy muy lúcido para buscar. Ya intentamos empezar más tempranito esto y después le damos caña a lo demás. A ver si te vas animando y le vas aprendiendo ahí al survivior. Creo que ya lo vas manejando un poco. Está bueno, sí señor, está bien. ¿Cuál? Vas a cambiar. Pero paran de meter juegos nuevos. ¿Qué dice? Recién. Se va cambiando cada 2×3. El Tomb Raider antiguo. El recomendado por tu amigo Disquete, el Fallout New Vegas. Recomendar. Este no. Ya no ha salido. Está bien. De Bandai Namco, ¿eh? Claro, pues solo. Ganas de empezar algún jueguecillo de terror, ¿eh? Ya lo jugaré. Bueno, chavales, me voy a dormir, que si no me voy a las tantas. Venga, tío. Locos. Nos vemos, ¿eh? Sí, parece bueno. Voy a descansar, que me quedan nada de horitas y tengo un viaje largo por delante. Voy a ir muy... Todo que me quedo dormido en el camino. Chicos, bueno, gracias. Agur.